Good morning, students. Now we are going to start our discussion of today's paper from chemistry section. So first question is yak wool is common in. So its answer is option C, Tibet. Water Day is celebrated on option C, 22nd March. Our body contains 75% of water. Then out of these gases, which one used in fire extinguisher? So you all know hydrogen is the gas which burn itself, oxygen is the gas which helps for burning, and carbon dioxide is the gas which is used to extinguish fire. Scientific name of mulberry silk is Bombax mori. Option C is correct answer. Then the correct way of making solution of acid in water is 2. So that also you know, if you just want to make solution of acid and water, then you have to add acid slowly to water, because if you just try to add water to acid, then what will happen, that reaction becomes highly exothermic, and because of that higher amount of heat released during this reaction, whatever present in that beaker, it will splash out. So to maintain the means to control that heat evolved, we have to add acid slowly to water. Which of the following wool yielding animal is suitable for making pashmina shawls? So pashmina shawls are famous in Kashmir. So option A is correct answer, Kashmiri goat. Which of the following breeds of Indian sheep is suitable for hosiery? Its answer is Patanwadi. Alum is used as coagulant. You all know, when we swirl alum in water containing soil particles, then what will happen, that alum just act as coagulant, and all the heavier particles of soil settle down at the bottom. Then the requirement of water per person per day is 50 liters. Option A is correct answer. Which of the following is a natural indicator? So turmeric, beetroot and China rose petals, all are the indicators which we get from nature. So all of these is the correct answer. Calcium hydroxide is CaOH twice. It is lime water. Silkworm secrete fibers which is made up of protein. Then carbonate in water produce temporary hardness. You all know hardness of water is of two types, temporary hardness and permanent hardness. If carbonates are present, then that is temporary hardness which we can remove by boiling. Which of the following set of substance contain acid? So out of these, option D is correct answer, because curd consists of lactic acid and vinegar consists of acetic acid. Question number 16. When the soil is too basic, plants do not grow well in it. To improve its quality, what must be added to the soil? So what is the perfect pH for healthy growth of plants? It is in between 6 to 7, means pH should be neutral for healthy growth of plants. So if soil becomes basic, then we have to add acid so that it get neutralized. So we have to add organic matter which is acidic in nature. Question number 17. In terms of acidic strength, which one of the following is correct increasing order? So what is increasing order? Increasing order means lower to higher. So water is neutral, then acetic acid is a weak base, and hydrochloric acid is strong base. That's why option A is correct answer. Tomato is a natural source of oxalic acid. Sodium carbonate is a basic salt. So we have studied about types of salt. So sodium carbonate, as it is basic in nature, so weak acid, it is combination of weak acid and strong base. So which strong base is there? NaOH, and weak acid carbonic acid. So when carbonic acid and strong base NaOH reacts with each other, it will form sodium carbonate, which is basic salt. Alkalis. So alkali is the particular word which we use for bases which are soluble in water. Option D is correct answer. For question number 21, for obtaining silk, moths are reared and their cocoons are collected to get silk threads, because during this process what will happen, that silkworm get killed. Silk industry begins in China. Selectively breeding is the process of selecting parents with desired properties. Option B is correct answer. How much of Earth's surface is covered with water? Answer is option C, 3/4. And last one is infiltration. Infiltration is the, so what is infiltration? When rainwater just flows on the ground, it just seep into the ground. Then the movement of water through the soil, it is called infiltration. So option A is correct answer. So I hope you got all answers. If you have any doubt in this, you can ask me. Thank you.